Assalamualaikum. Today we would like to share briefly about the image we have selected. So my name is Azian Laili binti Roslan. My matric number is 189908.
My name is Siti Khadijah binti Adwan. My matric number is 190345.
Siti Masarah binti Abdul Manan. Matric number is 188839.
Okay, my name is Abdul Aziz bin Ismail. My matric number is 188090.
Okay, I took picture of stairs and this picture made me interested because of this color. The background of these stairs one of my favorite color, which is the variation of blue color, black color, blue, yellow, and also turquoise.
This because the
Yes. The variation of color is very simple, but it create the pretty painting. And the structure of the stairs are not straight, and the structure is crooked and bent to many other sides, and start with the normal size and become narrow in the end. And the combination of this background and the stairs are very contradict, and the result is painting. Very pretty, right? Simple. Well, how about you?
So the image I have selected is this carving on a book. So what interests me about this image is because how intricate and complex it is for the artist to make this kind of art, and then it needed full concentration, attention and effort. So as you can see from the image that each of the pages need to be full in different kind of way to carve each of the words. And I like the way the image are different from any other's image, and it is an everyday item, which is the book that we can see in our daily life. And I'm very impressed that the things that we take for granted in our daily life can be made into such a way. So the image can also be easily interpreted by different person points of view. So for example, maybe some of you see in terms of maybe friendship, love or families. Okay, so how about you?
So I'm choosing this picture also. Okay, what makes this picture interest to me is because the ladder is hanging up and didn't touch the floor, and make me like make me full of question why the artist drew this picture like this. And the ladder also not in straight condition and bend over until the top, and the ladder also do not have the end, and you don't know where the ladder ends. And from what made me interest of this picture also, the painters drew this ladder with 3 shadows, and I confused why the painters do like this. So that's made this picture more interesting to me.
I chose the same picture like Jah and Aziz because this picture made me curious the end where the ladder goes because it becomes narrower and narrower to the top and doesn't know where it is end. So it also made me curious why the artist drew like this, and also make me interested about this picture.
I want to ask you guys, do you think this is the minimalist art?
What is this?
Yes.
Minimalist art is the art which is contain one type of object, and I think this is minimalist art because there's just one type of object. Right?
Yes, I think so. Okay.
Next question.
What do you think the tops are?
I think this is exit. I think this is exit on the.
Sky.
Ah,
I think it is about the hard work because the artist drew without the end. It means we must work hard to achieve goals in our life. Aziz?
Oh, in my opinion, the artist want to say that if someone need to, if someone want to achieve their goal successfully, they need to more hardworking and facing the obstacles that comes to someone. So as we can see to the picture, the ladder is not straight, and in my words, it says that if someone needs to achieve their goals, the obstacles that comes to them must be faced and overcome with a good ways. So in that way, someone can achieve their goals. And from the picture also, if we can see that from the bottom it more wider, and if it goes up and the ladder become narrow. So the way that for example we can see in our life, as we grew up and as we grew up, there's many problems we need to face and to face. So as the long journey we go, there's more difficulties, and we need to ignore all of that and to solve them, so we can go through our life easily and successfully.
How about you?
How about you? Amy?
I do agree with Aziz and mine, but because this painting have many message, and the message depend on the person itself. Like me, I think this stairs like a road that we walk in our life. Like the crooked part or the bad part, it shows the challenge or difficulties that occur in our life. And as a student, especially we are in the veterinary medicine course. We have a lot of difficulties and problems we must face and overcome it. So to achieve the goal, you must work in our life like this throughout 5 years in this UPM, and so like that. And the second message that I get from this picture is the situation trapped in the dark place. Like this is the dark place, and there's the exit on the top, which is you can see the blue part. The only way to exit the dark place, we must climb right. And to climb the stairs, you must have an effort. So, as a student, I want to relate it with us as a student. We must climb. We must really hardworking and have to do many effort to achieve our goals, like to exit to exit from the dark place and to become the successful person in our life. So, picture.
So the picture, the answers are different from you guys, right? So the image book, I feel that the image is trying to portray how the memories of the past could be interlinked with written down on papers, as like in diaries or journals. It could be about most of anything that we want, but in this case, the image show a phrase of you and me. So I am assuming that the artist are trying to tell a story about, maybe about the love story about him and his loved one,
About you and
about me.
you and
And also how complicated it must have been for them to stay together. So maybe like the stories of Romeo and Juliet. You guys have heard about the story?
yes.
Do you guys like the
No,
story?
I don't like the romance story.
Why you don't like the story?
No, I'm more like toward the horror story. Maybe.
Horror story.
Yeah.
So Romeo and Juliet is the most famous love story in the world, and it is a story about a man and a young woman who sacrificed everything, even their families, their wealth, for the sake of their love. So this image really reminded me about their stories.
So guys, why do you think the artist drew this picture? There's one ladder, but there's 3 shadows of it. Idea?
See this and this. I also curious about that. Maybe they
The artist.
the artist see on this side. The artist see the shadow from this. Then from this side, from this, and from the in front of it, and this. I think lah.
So I think the artist want to say that the ladder, okay, my point of view is we as a ladder, like a ladder, and the shadow is represent our characters. So people can play many characters, right? But the actual characters that we know is how he or she is. So what I want to say that these 3 shadows are all the characters that the people are shown, but they can play in many characters, but there is only one that what you call it, that represent yourself.
I think that's all.
Okay, I think that's all from us. Thank you. Bye.